Hey folks, welcome to another week of Spreading the Baseball News with Larry. I hope everyone is well. Talk a little bit about the live or juice baseball both in America and in Taiwan in the Chinese Professional Baseball League this year. Last year there was certainly evidence, and there's always been rumors that from year to year that in North America the league uses a different baseball. Last year some leading pitchers complained about that, including Justin Verlander of the Houston Astros and also of the Yankees, Masahiro Tanaka. Both of them complained or said that they felt the seams of the baseball was different. I'm going to pause here for a second and switch to Chinese. 有一位Henry Shi 建议我都讲中文，所以我先试试看讲国语。去年在美国有一些人说那个球是不一样的，跟比如说18年的球不一样。有一些投手就说很明显那个球是不一样的，他们也说那个球上的线就是很明显的是不一样的，尤其是那个Justin Verlander 也说，还有那个 Yankees Tanaka 也说，他们感觉那个球是不一样的。Now, in 2019, in North America, was a record for a number of home runs hit. The Yankees hit over 300 home runs, which broke the previous record of 267 home runs by a team. And they didn't even lead the league. In fact, it was the Minnesota Twins who hit a total of 307 home runs. And the total number of home runs hit in 2019 was an astounding 6,776 home runs. And this is evidence that the ball was juiced. 去年就是那个全垒打在美国很多。是那个纽约 Yankees 打了300多的全垒打，但是他们还是不是第一名。第一个是那个 Minnesota Twins， 他们去年就是19年打了总共307的全垒打。那之前呢，最多就是一个 team， 总共是267的全垒打。另外呢，总共去年有6776个全垒打，所以很明显那个球是不一样的。So that the home runs in particular used as one evidence that majors used a different ball. Now in Taiwan, there is, and of course I should say that the major leagues denies that they use different balls, although again some of the players in the playoffs and World Series said the ball was yet different in playoffs and World Series, and in fact home runs and hitting was off in the playoffs and the World Series. Now in Taiwan, there was talk that the second half of the year, this year, be using a different baseball, and I think there probably is some evidence. Because if you look at the box scores, just thumb through the April, May, June box scores, and there are some pretty inflated numbers. Lots of runs are scored. There are some crazy games, and the length of the games was really long. Evidence, again, that there is a live baseball. However, the league did say that they were going to be changing or contemplating changing the ball. And if you look at the results from the past week, very interesting. In July 28th, final score was 4-1. July 29th in the game, 8-7. July 30th, 5-3. July 31st, the two games, final scores are 3-2 and 4-3. August 1st, 5-3 and 3-2. And only today, August 2nd, was there a bit of an inflated score. So again, that might be evidence that there is a live baseball. But we'll see what happens going forward. 我刚才就说，如果你看我看那个5、6月份、7月份的比赛，那些结果都是10比8、12比等等、12比6等等。但是如果从7月28号开始看的话呢，那个比赛有28号4比1、29号8比7、30号5比3、31号有2个球赛，每天3比2还4比3、8月1号5比3，还有3比2，只有8月2号那个 runs 比较多，10比4还有6比3。 那个是不是很明显这个球是不一样的，我们也许要看将来的比赛。So again, we'll see what happens, whether there's evidence of the ball being juiced in the first half and using a different baseball in the second half. One other comment I'd just like to make about Brackton Monkey's chances of winning the second half title or the brothers holding on to win both. A couple of things I noticed. One is on Rakuten Monkeys that their reliever, Wang Yelin, was actually used in non-save situations. At least one game this past week. I'm not sure if it is because the manager wants to sort of work out certain kinks in him and put him in non-pressure situations, or whether a little bit loss of confidence in him. So we'll see what that foretells for what that likely his usage going forward. Again, whether he retains his position as a closer or not. And the second is for the brothers, their pitcher Huang Si, I noticed hasn't worked now for a week. I believe he maybe has some minor arm issues, which is a concern for brothers. A, I think he's their best pitcher, and B, he's got a history of arm trouble. I believe he had surgery, 2 years ago. So that's an area of concern for them. All right, but we'll see what happens, and going forward, look forward to seeing you all next week. Any comments, please like to hear from you. 谢谢大家收看。如果你们有什么看法，请你留言。下个星期见。